Hey guys, I'm so excited that you're here. Okay, so the bunch of us are resetting. I want to say this week, today, really, specifically like today. Today's day one for a lot of us. And so I asked Elise to come on and share a little bit of her experience with the reset because she's resetted a lot and she'll share a little bit more about that. But she had some really profound results by resetting monthly. And that's something that I really want to touch base on is the reset is absolutely incredible. It's great to do every once in a while. I'll be straight, like this is only my second. I did one right when it was released 2.5 years ago, and this is my second. But a lot of you know that I have to be very careful with weight loss. Um, and so I have strategically chosen to not do it regularly.
Yeah.
But I do support my body in detoxing in the proper ways outside of this. But it is beautiful to do quarterly. It's recommended by corporate to do it quarterly. But the compounding effect of it is where the magic really is. And that's something that Elise is going to talk about. I know a lot of people, they might get one with their first month and they do one reset and that's it. So the compounding effect is where you really see the big results. Sure, you might lose a couple pounds in a couple days, but what happens if you keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it, keep doing it? That's really the true magic that comes from it. So I'm going to have Elise go ahead and share her story with it, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the reset and the products from there.
Yeah, Michelle, while I'm chatting, would you go on to my Facebook and
Ooh,
find
your picture?
like my picture of transformation of how 2023 started and how 2023 ended?
Yeah.
And it may be easier to go into my group, my private group.
Is that where you just
Um,
posted it?
I'm just on my computer. I don't have my phone because I have it sorted, but my phone died. Um, well, hello, ladies. A lot of you I've met before. Not always. I'm not Tabby. I've never met you before, but I've seen you active in the chat today. So congrats on resetting. Beverly, I'm so glad that you're on here. I You guys, I did the reset first when it came out in June of 22. I think I did it in July. Um, I enjoyed it. And then I didn't do it again until January of 23. And I was like, oh, I lost like a bunch of weight. I think I lost 8 pounds. My body loves the reset. Tiffany's body and my body love the reset.
Love it. Yes, it's
So,
amazing.
I was witnessing a lot of other people started to do the reset across the US like monthly. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to try that. And so I'm a person like I love accepting challenges. And so in 2023, I committed to myself that I was going to do one a month. And I actually ended up doing 13 because in July I did one like July 1st and then I did one at the end of July. So I did 13 of them last year. And then I just finished, I'm on day 4. I just finished my um, one for this month. I've done 5 this year, so I moved to quarterly in 2024. What I found from doing it monthly, now I support my body with Triplex, Vital Biome, X Factor. I love active. I always have lean. Like I don't take everything every day, but like I have a majority of products. Um, but Iron Woman, Vital Biome, X Factor, Ease are like they're always in my cabinet. And so my story isn't just one reset a month. Like there's 30 days of support in between, and I want to emphasize that because some people think they can just do one reset a month and they'll be and honestly, I would like to see actually like that would be a great experiment if somebody just did one reset a month and support slim or something like that. But I what I found was my body, I lost 31 pounds last year. I maintained, I think, like 25 to 27 pounds off until May this year when I moved to quarterly. Um, and my favorite piece of the reset, you guys, yes, I love like a slim face because my face gets chunky, really fat, not chunky, but puffy. I struggle with cortisol overload. I left an abusive marriage 6 years ago. I still like the abuse worsened when I left. And so even though I'm out of it, um, my body is still in a cortisol loop from that abuse. And so that is my journey and why I love it so much because it helps manage that. And I'm at 43. So it's like perimenopause phase where you get to the point where it's like harder to lose weight. I carry weight in my midsection. Um, but my A1C numbers went from 6.1, I think it was in May. And then by September, I was 5.5. And then March this year, I was at 5.4, which is what, from an optimal functional medicine standpoint, 5.4 is like ideal or lower. And so I hit that, which I was like so excited about because I definitely grew up in weight loss culture. Um, and I've lived weight loss culture for most of my 20s, 30s. Um, I was a Weight Watcher and grew up watching my mom always dieting. And so that's where I lived. I was an athlete and I usually maintained the weight off, but like really in my late 30s and battling with this cortisol um, thing, it, this is what I have found that helps me. It's like no matter how well I was eating and moving my body, I just needed like an extra tool. And that's been this missing piece for me. What else? I was diagnosed. So January of 23, I literally remember chatting well and another friend. I was like, I am so tired. I have zero energy to get out of bed. And but I'm not depressed. Like I've been depressed before being in an abusive marriage. And I'm like, this isn't it, but I'm freaking exhausted and I don't know what's wrong. So I was doing all the things. And then in March, I finally found a new naturopath doctor and went and got tested. And she's like, let's check your ferritin levels because that's different than just your regular iron. And you want to be above 50. You feel really good when you're 80 and above for your counts. And I was at a 2. She's like, I don't even know how you got out of bed and got to my office, to be honest. And I said, well, I'm a single mom with 2 kids and God and plexus. Like that's how I've been functioning. Like it just maintained my body enough to like keep going in life. And so then I was able, I've been on Iron Woman ever since that was released. And I just really love resets. they're they're amazing. Not only for the weight loss piece, but it's like the mental clarity and the brain fog lift that I get and just living optimally. Like this year, um, yeah, the last 2 weeks has been a huge spiritual ride because before my reset, I did a 10-day whole food detox with a nutrition coach. Actually, she's in Plexus too. And I just like catapulted my health and I lost combined those 13 days, it was over 10 pounds. I lost 5.5 inches off my body and I like feel vibrant and ready to live again. So yeah, the reset's amazing. And there's more ways to do it. Like yes, most beneficial is 3 days in a row, but like Michelle, if you struggle, like if it's more weight management and you're here to gain weight, I would recommend do one a week for 3 weeks and go from there. That way you're not like rapidly losing weight when you're trying to gain. So that could be another idea too, because a lot of it helps so much with immune health. You guys, I had strep throat in November. I haven't been sick in like 4 years and I've been on Plexus products for 5. Like, so yeah, it helps with all of that. When everybody else is getting sick and we're not, like there's something to it.
We haven't been sick at all in our house this year. And like the multiple ways to do the reset as I'm sitting here, drinking my Restore, it's not just like I love the 1-6, basically the schedule of one day a week. But you can also, like, I'm doing a modified where I'm adding a little bit of extra things like the shake. I added in some vegetables. I made it into a smoothie and I added in some vegetables. So that was a way for me to add a little bit more, obviously not a lot, but getting a little extra in to support my body in the way that I need it to go through the reset. And that's why, and that's how I support like breastfeeding mamas. We want to make sure that their milk supply doesn't drop too much, right? And so adding a little bit more in for them, and they still have incredible results. They still see the brain fog, actually increase milk production a lot of the time after the reset's over, the weight loss piece of it and the inches, the inflammatory changes, that kind of stuff. So there's some incredible, beautiful ways. I'm going to chat a little bit about the reset. We obviously have a lot more products. Elise was touching base on a lot of the products, and the reset is 8 different products, right? There's 8 products inside the reset that you consume each day. And let's see, 5 of those products are products that you can use every single day. There's 3 products that are not available outside of the reset in there. And so a lot of us come out of the reset and we live the reset with just more food in there. Obviously, you don't want to live off 600 calories a day. So the reset is a 3-day nutritionally supported fast. And so it's about 600 calories in there. It's really high in protein. There's almost 70 grams of protein, which when we're looking at 600 calories, that's a huge amount of protein. High in protein. It's also high in fiber. And those 2 things help support a couple different things. It helps support you being more full and satiated. So it's actually so much easier. A lot of people hear the word fast. They're like, oh no, I like food. No way. I don't want to starve for 3 days. You're not starving for 3 days. You actually get food in this. You're actually putting good nutrients inside your body. And sometimes people are like, I'm actually more full than I thought. Tabby messaged me today. I'm actually not hungry. I'm more full than I thought. This is all really good. So there's that, but also the high fiber, high protein helps support blood sugar balance. And when you struggle with blood sugar fluctuations, a lot of people are like, there's no way I can fast. These people are typically having to eat every 2, maybe if they can push to 3 hours, because they have those blood sugar drops. And Tiffany's used to say me, I used to experience that hard too. I always had something. I didn't leave my house without like a snack because I never knew when I was gonna. And girlfriend could have starred in the Snicker Divas commercials. That was me. And so I love this because you actually are consuming something every couple hours. But it also, like, we have the pink drink in there to help support blood sugar levels. It's high in protein, it's high in fiber, help support blood sugar levels. So you're drinking a lot of water, support blood sugar levels. You are the Restore that I'm drinking right now, help support blood sugar levels. So there's multiple pieces of the puzzle that help make sure that you're not experiencing those blood sugar crashes, and you can carry this through those 3 days. And we recommend it, like, it is 3 days for a reason. We do want you to incorporate food afterwards. It is important to get back to regular eating, regular healthy eating. But all of that is set and designed to give you a metabolism reset. The research behind fasting is phenomenal. And so what it does is it resets your metabolism at the cellular level. It reduces cortisol levels. It helps support blood sugar balance. It takes your body into what we call autophagy. Autophagy is when your body starts to repair damaged cells. This is beautiful because this is how we're taking out inflammation and reducing pain from it. I'm not claiming that we're curing cancer at all in any way, shape, or form, but autophagy has shown to be very, very beneficial for getting rid of cancer cells as well. And I'm not saying Plexus is necessarily getting rid of cancer cells, but that's where research is on autophagy and how incredible it can be. So we're putting your body into that state. We're giving your digestive system a break from constantly having to break down food and work really hard. And so it gets a break to rest and to heal as well. We're getting rid of that mental fog. We're supporting mental clarity. We're resetting the immune system. A 72-hour fast has shown to reset the immune system. So if you're sick all the time, this can really help you. So there's massive benefits that can come out of doing a 3-day fast that we offer. And something I love so much is you're not starving yourself. It's doable, but we're amplifying the results that you can get from fasting too. There's a liver detox. Your liver is one of the most important organs in your body. It has over 500 different functions, and its main thing that it does is detox. And because we're living in modern day, we have a lot of toxins around us and our liver's overworked. So supporting that liver to detox during this helps amplify various different results you're seeing as well. So that's like a snippet of the reset. All of your nutrition for each day comes in a box. I don't have it with me, or I would Vanna White it. But you get 8 products, like I was mentioning, the 8 products each day. Just add water. You mix the drinks or the soup, whatnot, in water, and you consume it. And so you don't have to meal prep. You don't have to worry about going to the grocery store or anything. It's all you need is water, and you can do it. And the schedule for each day, it's the same schedule each day, but the schedule is on the boxes in themselves too. So all you need, I have people that they work full time, they just take the box to work, they put it in their bag and take it to work with them, and that's it. They just need to find water at work, and it works out great. So it delivers results. It's very doable, and it's something that I feel is sustainable too. It's something that you can do monthly to see those results, or if you choose to do quarterly. If you have larger weight loss goals, I do recommend doing it monthly. If we're looking at more than like 20 pounds or so, looking at doing it monthly is going to really get you to those goals much quicker pace. So that's a snippet on the reset I wanted to share with you guys. Does anyone have any questions on the reset, or any questions for Elise? No? Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you guys for listening in. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this recording.